Wow, you've done great.
It's weird to be starting a video already in a food coma. That might sound very weird, but to put it in perspective, 4.5 hours ago we started on a food tour. We have just finished, but we wanted to mix things up and put a little bit of an end result at the start so that we can explain what we eat, basically.
So we went out with a company called Eat Polska, and they run food tours and vodka tours and all sorts in different cities around Poland, and it was so much fun.
It was absolutely incredible. We covered so many different food groups. We've lost
food.
track, like 20 different things maybe we've tried.
Soups and cheeses and
Yeah.
seafood and
The
what else?
gosh, what else? There was like steaks. There was, did you say dessert, coffee, vodka?
All of the
There's
things,
not
all
enough
of the
that we
good
can put
things.
into the context of this, but then there's loads of history and walking and all sorts of stuff along the way as well. So to put it in perspective, we're going to go back 4.5 hours ago to when
Got
this
a
whole thing
time
started and we met with our guide Helena.
Paulina, very nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. How are you today? This square, this plaza, it's called Plac Nowy, the new square, and until the Second World War it was basically a Jewish market square. This is a super popular hangout spot for the locals, and what you're having in front of you, it's, I would say, the signature of Kraków street food.
So we started off the tour walking in an area called Kazimierz, which we've shown on the videos before. It's a Jewish quarter. It's definitely like the coolest place that we have found in Krakow. The first thing that we're getting to try is zapiekanka. And I'm probably saying that really poorly, but it's the thing that we've been told about so much. It's sort of like you could say it's like a pizza bread. So it's one of the very first fast foods that sort of developed out of Poland. And the name sort of translates roughly to like roasted or baked
bread, yeah.
baked bread apparently. So we had heard about this before we came and we haven't had the chance to try it yet, so I'm really stoked that this is our very first stop. It's like cheese with chives, some sauce and some mushroom in it on like an open, sort of like an open baked baguette bread.
Like a pizza?
I gotta say, it tastes a lot like pizza. The sauce and the cheese and the chives work together really nice. It's like on the top, almost like a, I don't know what sort of sauce that is, did you say?
No, it looks like tomato.
It looks tomatoey, but that might be wrong, but it's like sweet at the same time somehow. And then the mushrooms you can't even really taste, but they fit quite nicely in there. It's sort of something like a little bit chewy. And it's just like fresh and delicious. They're massive as well.
They're huge.
And we haven't walked very far from the first stop. That was right there. And we've come about 15 paces to a little Polish restaurant here. We're gonna have a couple of soups apparently. Oh wow, what a cool little place. Hello. Look at this art.
Sometimes also call it white borscht. And this soup is made with fermented flour. Go ahead and take a little sip.
So I'm just about to try a soup. It's a sour soup
For us,
made
it's just
from
the staple.
fermented flour. It sounds very interesting.
And there's bacon and
Bacon and potato and stock and also a hard-boiled egg and sour cream, I think.
yeah.
So a lot of things going
I
on.
think you nailed the entire ingredients list.
I'm going to send you an email with the summary, so no need to. Absolutely. I didn't
It's
have
quite
time
sour,
to
but it's nice. It's
probably
hot.
tell you everything, but yeah, after
It's
the tour I'm going
quite
to send you
creamy
an email. If
and
you
quite
need
rich.
Any other
Really? I
like
recommendations,
it.
I'm going
Did you get any
to-
bacon? I want some of those bacon.
No, I didn't
chunks.
get bacon. You tried the bacon.
This is instantly the thing that I love about a food tour. If I had come to Poland and seen on a menu soup that was fermented with yeast and egg and sausage and stuff in it, and that it was sour with sour cream in it, I would have been like negative. No, it's not coming near me. But this is actually really, really good. And if you come to Poland, you have to try it. one more treat that we actually get to try that we have seen a lot around town and we weren't really sure about. It's a local, what do we call, local traditional bread.
Yeah,
So it's sort of similar to a bagel-ish? Bagel?
it's kind of like a bread pretzel.
Oh yeah, a bagel-y bread pretzel.
Yeah, it's really doughy. It's also warm and it's got poppy seeds on top and it's really good.
They're really cheap as well. You do see them around town, and we actually asked in a previous vlog because we've just arrived in the park that surrounds the old town, and we sort of asked, are these a traditional thing or is it a bit like a touristy spot? But apparently there's a really cool story behind what makes them so special and traditional. But Helena is making us patiently wait as we keep walking.
I'm not waiting.
No, wait for the story. We're eating. So after a little bit of a walk around the outside of the old town here, we've just arrived at our next spot, which is a much more sort of new age restaurant, apparently. So in here we're going to be trying some fish and a couple more hearty meals, but this is old Polish ingredients with a new age twist.
So this is, as you can see, a fish appetizer, and what we have here in front of us is curry over a slice of new potatoes, topped with some fresh sour cream, creme fraiche actually, some green onions and Kobe buckwheat. Go ahead and dig in. But yeah, this is definitely not something that young people would be crazy about. This is definitely...
I thought it was going to be really fishy. It's not very fishy.
It's not, no.
No.
It's a little bit like Polish sushi.
Yeah, this is Polish sushi we're trying. Yeah, you can really taste the sour cream or the creme fraiche, did you say it was? So it sort of tastes a lot like that, and then a potato, and then there's, yeah, it tastes like there's like meat. It almost tastes like there's a poultry or something in there because there's like a flavour, but it's not like your typical really fishy fish, which I think is probably a good thing. It's a nice combination. The food is just not stopping. We've eaten a lot already, but now we've got to the main courses where I honestly thought like we'd already had more than enough, but there's still more to come. Now we've got a traditional barley-based dish, which is sort of like a twist on like a risotto, except for it's barley is the base. There's about 17 other ingredients in there that I could not possibly list off. And then we've got a couple of other dishes, but the one that raises my eyebrows instantly is the meat. This is the Polish beef, and I don't know what it is that makes it so tender, but I did spot some like aging beef or something up front, so it's obviously something this guy specializes in. We've got a creamy mushroom sauce as well. It's actually got chunks of mushroom in it as well.
This is so good.
Okay, so the meat is real tender, but there's also like a good amount of chew to it, which I didn't really expect. Normally tender meat will just fall apart, but this has got like a comfortable amount of
It's a great way to explain.
of chew to it, and then the mushroom sauce is creamy. There's a couple of other little bits in there as well, but the two work together really nice, and then it's just sort of, I don't know, I love meat. I just love this Polish meat. So we've just left the modern place with my favourite beef of all time. Now we're going much more traditional cheese option.
It's traditional music, and food is, I would say, very traditional with a regional twist. So let's get in.
Oh, this feels very different. Yeah. Very different. I like it. I feel like we've just gone up into into the mountains or something. Yeah. Yeah. So the owners are from the mountain regions apparently, and you can definitely tell in the decor. This is great. Wow, look at this. How about that? That is an impressive platter. Okay, so this is an enormous platter, and we've already started picking it, but I couldn't possibly go into the backstory behind all of it, but we're going to quick fire through what it all is.
So we have kielbasa, classic smoked kielbasa, pate.
Yeah.
We have ham, pork ham, and pork belly.
Yeah.
Now, as for cheeses, this is Oscypek smoked sheep's milk cheese from Tatra Mountains, Koryciński cow's milk cheese from northern eastern Poland, Homilka cheese balls made with quark with some mint mixed in,
Wow.
And Klagany, another mountain style cow's milk cheese.
Amazing.
glasses.
Na zdrowie.
Wow, you've done great.
And then finish it off.
Wasn't that bad, right?
No.
You're gonna have to
There's a
explain.
lot of things happening.
You're gonna have to explain.
Sorry. So the vodka was actually pretty smooth, like smoother than what I expected it to be.
Really?
I still feel like fumes are developing here, but it was really good. And then finished it off with some bread and some lard. I can't remember the name of it. Sorry, with some lard and some bacon through it. Really smoky.
You say bacon, it's like pork fat.
Pork fat. It's a nice way of saying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, surprising. I've been surprised a lot today.
Yeah, that's what we love about these food tours though, right?
This is 2 layers of puff pastry with sweet, rich buttercream in the middle and a layer of house-made whipped cream.
So the last stop, we didn't even really get the chance to film much. In fact, we've missed a lot of stops. A lot of different food that were just too difficult to film, or there's just so much footage and we just can't
Ate it too fast.
we just can't share absolutely everything. But that was a popular old school local Polish dessert that has become famous in a lot of ways in the past, like 10 plus years ago, because of some really cool and quirky stories about the Pope, which I feel like it's their little trick. You'll need to do the tour to find out the full
story,
details.
yeah.
But we have completed our full loop and we are back now, and
I'm so full. I can't even talk.
we've already said that we're full. We've had such an incredible day. If you are coming to Poland, definitely check out Eat Polska because there's so many different tours on offer. We just picked the one that sounded like we were most interested in. But vodka tour.
Yeah, I was kind of not into it at the beginning. Not as into it, and now I'm kind of thinking, that would be fun.
Maybe you'll see a video on that soon. We're not sure yet. We're not sure.
To be continued.
But thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the comments.
Bye.
Bye.